Well, hello there, Gemini. It is so good to see you again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing a special end of the year reading. So today, we're asking Spirit about any, advice, special blessings that might be on your way, how to finish out this year in the best way possible to help bring in that beautiful new energy of a new year. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. If you're enjoying the content I create, I'd really appreciate if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's see what you have in store for the end of the year. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate and poised. Gemini, one of the themes that you have had in your readings over this entire year is this energy of in search of your soul tribe. Whether that's in your career, in your friend sector, in, just your social standing. It's this energy of trying to collaborate, trying to meet other people that see the world the same way that you do. And I feel like here at the end of the year, it's like you're coming into this beautiful energy of attracting in the type of people that you may want to collaborate with in your career or just, become friends with. This energy of attracting in new people, perhaps for some of you, even in a romantic partners that are on your path, that see the world the same way that you do. And I feel like this is a true Christmas blessing for you, because I know from reading your comments, so many of you have struggled with this, not just this year, but for some time. And, look at this on the bottom, kindred partnership. Underneath that is a consciousness of a lack. I feel like you've just been in this energy of thinking this is never going to happen for me. You've had to let go of so many people in your life, and now you're kind of like, okay, I'm not replacing those people yet. And now all of a sudden there is this energy of people coming in, actually you manifesting this, having new people come in that are committed, to having a relationship with you. Once again, whether that is a friend relationship or if it is a romantic partner or a business partner, it's finding those people that are going to stick around. And I love this energy for you. It's really a sense of, finally, finally, things are starting to go your way. So let's see what we have here. So, yeah, just a sense of waiting for a very long time. Two of Pentacles, the Strength card, the World card. Look at that. An energy of just kind of being, almost like toying. Do I go back to what I had? And I know a lot of you are going to say, no, I'm not going back to that, right? But there have been times on this path where when trying to attract in new people has been so difficult, it's almost the sense, because Gemini, you love being around people. You're a very social person. So it's kind of like, okay, do I go back to what I had, or do I just try to attract in anything new just so that I'm not alone, right? Or do I really hold out? Do I wait for something that is really spectacular for me? Do I just keep staying by myself until this new situation, new people come on my path? And here you are, you have this strength to hold out. Now, I feel like there is this true energy sometime around the holidays, but, even like right at, I know this sounds funny, but, right at the stroke of midnight, it's almost that energy of, how Cinderella goes from, being the princess of the ball to going back to being her old Cinderella self, right? At the strike of midnight. It's almost like you're doing the opposite. You're kind of going from being alone and, feeling perhaps, you're never going to be able to attract in like partners. And then suddenly, like at the stroke of midnight, there is this energy of, meeting somebody here at the end of the year. And I'm not saying it's really at the stroke of midnight, but that energy of, oh my goodness, you may have been hoping, it could have been even one of your goals to, start bringing in some people into your life that see the world the same way that you do. And it was a goal for 2022. You're getting here. You only have 3 more weeks. And it's kind of like, this isn't going to happen, right? And then all of a sudden here, right at the end of the year, somebody new comes onto your path. And that's exactly why it is happening, is because you have been holding out, waiting, okay? Knowing that eventually somebody will come in that has this sense of being committed, of seeing you for who you truly are, of cherishing you, your love, and your light. Somebody that you also feel the same way about. So it's, with the kindred partnership, it's kind of like, yes, we're identical in the sense that we cherish each other. We cherish each other's light. So I love this energy, having the strength to hold out, to not give up on yourself, on your own quest for a soul tribe, for romantic partners, for business partners, whatever it is that you're seeking in your relationship sector. Yeah, look at this. This is lovely, because I feel, this has been in your readings quite a bit this year, just feeling alone, kind of left out in the cold, not really sure, embracing your spiritual path. And yet at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, I've let go of so many people. Am I ever going to bring in new people to replace the old? But here you are, you're stepping into your confidence with the Queen of Wands energy. It's this energy of being really optimistic, feeling, I feel, Gemini, you're ending the year on a really good note with this Queen of Wands energy, because it's like you're feeling really confident. With that full moon in Gemini earlier this week, the focus is on you, because it was in your first house. And I think that you're putting more time, maybe a little bit more effort into your appearance, into your health habits, into exercising, into, doing things or inquiring new habits that will make you feel more confident about yourself. And I love that. And then the Page of Pentacles, somebody coming in, having a good offer for you, whether, again, that's romantic, career, or a friendship. Now, for some of you, there is an energy that if you have, children that you haven't seen in a while or something like that. It's almost like here at Christmas, there is perhaps, a child that is, wanting to kind of almost like return a situation. And that's not going to be for a lot of you. But for some of you with the page, there is this energy of a child perhaps reaching out, maybe somebody that you are estranged to or something like that, reaching out here at the Christmas season or the holiday season, wanting to start a fresh new start with you in the new year. So let's take a look. Yeah, because here your area of resistance is family and then the Five of Swords. For most of you, this is, some regrets perhaps, because here at the holiday season you may be finding yourself alone. You've let go of a lot of relationships, whether they're family or other relationships. It's kind of like, I've let go of all of these relationships. You may even be finding yourself not looking forward to the holidays because you're afraid, you don't have anyone to share the holidays with. So this is, your obstacle. This is your area of resistance. Really kind of focusing. I feel like there's a big attention to focusing on what you do have, being grateful for, the people that are in your life that you do see eye to eye with. And just really kind of like embracing that instead of kind of focusing on what you don't have or the people that you have left behind. It's kind of like, okay, I got to get a little bit of a more optimistic perspective of this situation. So let's see what we have. Yeah, just kind of like, oh my goodness. And then the Judgment card, with the King of Swords. The King of Swords, once again, it's, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's also this sense of getting really clear about the judgment that you have made for your own life. Like staying the course, seeing clearly, okay, I left certain people behind for a certain reason, right? And it's because you're going after what it is that you truly want. But, there is this energy here of just kind of missing, people from the past, only not maybe necessarily having those people back into your life, but just having people in your life. And there is a difference, right? And there is a true difference. It's kind of like, okay, I don't know about you, but sometimes if I'm craving something, like say chocolate, say I'm craving chocolate, but I'm trying to not go down the chocolate path, because once I start eating chocolate, I can't stop. So I try not to ever start eating chocolate. But let's say I'm craving chocolate, so I try to eat something else that will kind of, I don't know, help with the wanting something sweet, right? Then it's kind of like it doesn't satisfy my chocolate craving, and then, well, try something salty, and that doesn't suffice my chocolate craving. It's that type of energy. It's kind of like you may have even been trying out new relationships, trying to find somebody to fit, but it's not meeting that need that you have down inside for some people, some special person that is committed to you. And so it's kind of like you're craving a true connection in your life, but it's kind of like trying on a bunch of different sweets instead of chocolate, different shoes. They're saying shoes, it's kind of like if you want that really special shoe, but you're trying on different shoes and they're not really fitting the same way. They're not hitting you the same way as that special pair. It's that same type of energy. Okay, this is going to be difficult. I may have to be alone for a little bit longer, but it's worth it because I'm keeping my focus on what it is that I'm really trying to attract into my life. And then it's, I love this. We have the 8 of Wands and, the victim mentality. Understanding, okay, I can take action on how I feel, right? I can't control other people. I can't control how other people act or think. The only thing I can do is take control over how I feel, take control over my own actions. So it's a sense of stepping back into your energy, of understanding that if I want to attract in someone new that is at this higher, vibration, I also have to be at that higher vibration. So it's asking yourself, what are some of the things that you can do, right, to help yourself move out of this energy if you're feeling a little bit, sad at this time of the holidays. And so, asking yourself, what is it? Maybe you want to start some new traditions. Maybe the old traditions remind you of people that you have left behind. So it's starting new traditions, right? Or perhaps it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to call up some people that I enjoy being around and I'm going to invite them over, or I'm going to see if I can be invited to their house. It's taking action instead of just sitting and having a pity party for myself. I'm taking action. I'm taking action to make myself feel happy at this holiday time. So let's see what this is, because this is your advice from Spirit, and I really like this. I'll share with you, Gemini, both of my parents passed away on Christmas Day, 5 years apart. My mother passed away first, and then my father passed away, almost exactly to the same time as she did on Christmas Day, 5 years later. And when, he actually passed away at my house, and when the coroner came, I was just like, I can't believe both of my parents have passed away on Christmas Day. And he said, well, that happens a lot of time when people are truly in love, right? They really are missing the other person on that day, and he had some health problems. So, they tend to go that same day. And so Christmas can be somewhat difficult, for me, kind of remembering what that day, has in store for it, the sad memories. And so I have created some new traditions for myself on that day, kind of celebrating their life instead of missing them, right? I sit in this energy of, embracing the love that I had for them, the love that they had for me. So it's, everybody is going to be a little bit different, but taking action is kind of like realizing, okay, I don't have to feel this way. I do have control over the actions, the thoughts that I have, even though it's a difficult time. It's kind of like, okay, what can I do to make myself feel better? And that is exactly what is happening. And, I tell you, I think a lot of you have new love coming in with the Ace of Cups. It's because you're stepping into this energy of truly loving yourself, of holding out for what you deserve, right? You deserve more than sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, taking action on it, reaching out to other people that may be feeling the same way. That's one of the things I realized. There's a lot of people that do feel sad at the holiday season. Reaching out to them, kind of like, having get-togethers with them, realizing that when you share your love, all of a sudden there's somebody new that comes in to want to share love with you. And it's stepping into this new world. Like, I truly believe that so many of you are going to be meeting somebody new here right at the end of the year. With this world card, you have the world twice. Things finishing out right here at the end of the year. You are finishing out this cycle of being, in this energy of feeling like you're by yourself. And I love this energy because I think the key here is that you are taking action. You're taking action about how you are going to help yourself to step into this new world. Wow, lovely energy. Okay, so let's pull a Soul Truth card for you. And Gemini, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Okay, so who am I ready to forgive? I honestly feel like there is a little bit of energy of forgiving yourself, of realizing, okay, I'm kind of about giving up your control, right? You're allowing outside circumstances to affect the way that you feel. And it's kind of like, okay, guess what? I'm going to look at this from an optimistic viewpoint. And really kind of like allowing yourself, to release this energy, but also forgiving yourself for if you have been feeling in this energy, especially around the holiday season. I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Yeah. It is time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew, what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Okay, so the energy that I got there, the message I got is that right here at the end of the year, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going into a new year. Do I want to go forward with this energy, or am I willing to take the steps that I know no one else can take but me? And I know that's a little bit of tough love, Gemini, but it's kind of like, yeah, I feel like, if you have been feeling this way a little bit, it's okay. Forgive yourself for feeling that way. But now it's kind of like, okay, what can I do? And I'm going to come back. They're saying the Queen of Wands. What is it that helps you to build your own confidence in yourself? Is it going out and buying a new pair of shoes, or is it a new outfit, or is it, going and working out? Is it calling, a friend or somebody else that, could be lonely at this time and saying, hey, let's go out and just have some fun. It's the energy. The other night, Maggie and I, we got in the car and we kind of drove around some of the area neighborhoods, looking at the holiday lights, and it was really kind of fun, playing Christmas music on the radio. And, I actually, took some hot chocolate with me. It was just really fun. Just kind of like, okay, I could sit at home and feel sad, or I could go do something that I would really enjoy. And we did. We had a blast. So I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.